I'm going off to fly another sign at the other spot. Today we gotta walk. Ooh, shit. We gotta walk a lot today. Cause the other bitch, she took my fucking spot. That fake ass homeless person, man. So we gotta go over to the other spot. But yeah, man, it's been so long since I had, some good loving, bro. It's been like, man. It's been so long. I don't even know how to react to anything, man, Like with boobs and stuff. I don't know how to act. I'm acting good. I'm not acting a fool and shit, man. But I know what, bro? I advise nobody to go like a long time without sex. Sex is a part of life, man. There's nowhere in the world you should be having long ass droughts. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess I did it on purpose, You feel me? We gotta walk all the way there today. We're gonna do our cardio today, man. Shit. We gotta walk a half a mile up the road and then a half a mile back. But anyway, it's been so long since I had intimacy, man, and sex and stuff. Shit, like I said, man, nobody should be having droughts. I think everybody should have sex. You know what I'm saying? Because it is unhealthy not to. Your mental health gets shot to the motherfucking curb when you don't have it. A lot of motherfuckers are not getting sex. Period, bro. And it's not even by choice. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Fucking... Some motherfuckers is, what's up, man? You okay? You good? What's up, dude?
How are you, bro?
Good, man. You not working there no more, huh? You're not working no more?
Yes, man.
Damn.
You have a lot of pussy, no?
Huh?
You have pussy?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
I'm focused. I'm focused.
Focus?
Yeah.
No gift card? No sobe, no?
That's all I got.
Huh? No? No, you tell a lie. No. I know you tell a lie. Give me one.
Okay, I got something for you.
Which one? Give me.
I got donuts.
Donut?
Dunkin' Donuts.
No, nothing.
Huh?
No McD, no sobe?
Yeah, I got McDonald's. I got Subway.
Give me sobe.
Subway. This got $6 on it.
No. Too much. How much you want?
Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know, man.
And no Dollar Tree? No Dollar Tree?
No.
And
I think Chili's work.
which one?
Chili's?
Chili's?
It's old though.
How much?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a dinner. That's what a dinner.
Which one?
I don't know. Check it out.
Very thankful, brother.
Yeah.
Some people give you too much because, Thanksgiving?
Huh?
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving? Yeah. I'm going to
Give you card, huh?
Yeah. Around this time, yeah.
Thank you, brother.
What's up, man?
I leave it over there. You need jacket?
No, it's okay.
I have.
It's okay. Thank you.
Okay, brother, come. What? Sleep?
Fly aside.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, so I'm back. That's why it's been hard, man. Like, look, you know what, bro? What's up with it, Sean Breezy? Yeah, it's competitive for us to get sex. That's one thing about, like, what women don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? You know, women can come around my channel, they can talk about me, maybe struggling, whatever. But there's a lot of men out here struggling to get it. Look, sex don't fall into my lap. I'm not a Tyrone. You feel what I'm saying? You know, Tyrone, Chad, sex, it just falls into their lap because they're at the top of the food chain when it comes to looks. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I haven't had sex in 2 years. Now, I have had women approach me that was below my looks level. You know, Certified Stalker, she was approaching me all the time. And my first instinct was to say no to Certified Stalker. But as time kept going by, you know, she kept knocking at the door. I let her in. You feel what I'm saying? And I advise nobody to go without sex, bro. Like, sex is supposed to be natural. It's not supposed to be this hard just to get sex. You feel what I'm saying? But you created a society, you know, that where women are the choosers when it comes to sex. And they're very picky and choosy, by the way. So it makes it harder for the average man to get sex. Even though I can find sex, I just got to put the effort into finding sex. You feel what I'm saying? So, like me, when I mean effort, I got to go dress up, you know, get a haircut, smell good, you know, get a nice car, you know, put on nice clothes, and then go hunting for coochie. But me, I haven't had sex just fall into my lap in like a long time. I think when I was younger, it fell into my lap. Women pursued me more when I was younger. And this is before the internet. You know, women used to come up to my room, man, willingly, you know, or come up to my small ass apartment. You feel me? And I noticed, man, it has gotten a lot harder to get sex throughout the years because of the internet. But also the internet has opened up doors for me too, man. Like, I have gotten sex off of the internet, just not from women that was my face match, you know. Certified women, I got my pick with them. Some women are certified to get me play, man. They say hello, man. You know, little 7. She don't really get in my face like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, and plus I'm on a mission to get the bag. So that's what really been distracting me from like going out to find sex, because I can find it, bro. Trust me. Low percentage body fat, gym maxed, put on some nice clothes and some cologne, and I go find me some sex. But it won't be with the women that I desire, really. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it won't be with the women that I desire. It'll be with the women that are 2s and 3s and 4s, maybe a 5 if I'm lucky, you know. But I never had the luxury of like getting sex on the regular where I'm not struggling and I don't have droughts. Because even in my 20s, I was having droughts. They wasn't for very long, but they were like 1 or 2 month droughts. I would break up with a girlfriend, you feel me? And then it would take me maybe 2 or 3 months to find another one. Sometimes I would go to the bar and club and I would come up on a one night stand. You know, those are good days, by the way, man. I miss those days where you could go to the bar and club and get a one night stand very easily. This is before social media, man. You know, women had to come out to find the sex, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had to come out. You know? Men had to go out. And now all that's changed now. Now, all you gotta do is swipe the screen, man. You know? That's all you gotta do now. It's swipe the screen. That's all it is, man. You know, and there's so many men to compete with, it's not even funny. Most of them females in that Starbucks behind the counter, they all got boyfriends, including thickums. I don't know if I know Lil Seven got a boyfriend. I don't know if they broke up. I haven't seen them, by the way, either. But Boobs, I don't know if she has a boyfriend. She acts like she doesn't. But with so many men out here, bro, it really makes it impossible to hold on to a girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's been my problem for a long time. I'll find a woman and get some butt naked sex, with her and shit. Then, for some reason, she ghosts me after, we have sex and stuff. You feel me? And that was frustrating me, man, because I couldn't find a girlfriend, and New Year's Eve come around. Was it 2018 New Year's Eve, right? This is back when I was dating Thai girl. Thought I had and I always talk about this all the time because it bothers me, man. It really bothers me. Like, I thought I had a woman to kiss at midnight. Ended up going to New Year's Eve, hole in the wall bar, by myself. Nobody to kiss at midnight. You feel what I'm saying? That really pissed me off, really, right there, man. And I'm still pissed about that shit to this day. How Thai girl just ghosted me, bro. Told me that she would meet me at the bar and everything. All I know, 3 days before the bar club scene, New Year's Eve, I call her, no answer. You feel what I'm saying? She told me she was gonna meet me there and everything. And then after getting ghosted again by that chick, who left me in a fetal position in the hotel, you know what I'm saying? She just got up and just left, man. You know what I'm saying? That never really happened to me before. Like, usually when I used to get a female into the hotel, man, it was on. She didn't get up and just leave. We had sex. But now, all this technology and all the saturation that's going on, it's getting harder to find consistent sex. I ain't talking about, you can go out, you're a good looking dude, you can go find you something, but it won't be like you want it, but you'll find something, right? But nowadays, it's like, trying to find that consistent sex is like nearly impossible for the average man nowadays. When I'm talking about consistent, where you're constantly getting it on a regular basis and you don't have no droughts. You got access to it when you get home. You know, I ain't talking about getting married because, yeah, when you're married, it's better than being an incel. Let's put it this way. But marriage is it's not better than the single life when you're getting sex on the regular. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody get it twisted. You know, yeah, it's cool to be single if you're getting laid on a regular basis. You feel what I'm saying? That's when the single life is good. The single life is not good when you're constantly going through droughts and getting ghosted. You know, that's not a good life. And there's tons of dudes in my situation right now. Tons of average men, you know, looking to get laid, looking to get sex on the regular because it's natural. I heard Sunshine Shoulders say this all the time. It's natural to have sex on the regular, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he went to the Philippines. He got tired of the droughts. You know, he an old man. He's 60 years old, man. You know, it gets harder as you get older without money, you know. You know, he was a guy that was going through the same situation a lot of us was going through. And he got pissed off at America, man, and went to the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? The guy got pissed off. What's up with it? It's like you had to get lucky to get that chick. The chick will leave. You get that because yeah, like you'll start dating. I mean, this happens to a lot of guys out here, man. You'll start dating, going out there, you know, and maybe you'll find a nibble of sex every now and then, but trying to find a girlfriend to stick around with you, that's impossible because there's so many men to compete with. There's too many men. Women got too many options. And you got, as an average man, you got very little options. Maybe like 2 to 3 or 4. You know, that's the average man's options right there. And then you'll be so desperate to hold on to them. I was trying to get females pregnant. I was trying to get Thai girl pregnant just so she could stick around. How desperate is that? You're having a hard time finding sex, and you're desperate. You're nutting on the inside of chicks, trying to get them pregnant, hoping they'll stick around. You feel me? I mean, I try to get Thai girl pregnant with all my motherfucking might. I didn't pull out not once. I said, no, I'm staying inside when I bust this nut. I need your ass to stick around because I'm tired of being ghosted. It make you not want to wear condoms anymore. He like, why am I wearing condoms when I'm trying to have a child and get a female to stick around, bro? Because you just keep getting ghosted and tossed to the side. You know what I'm saying? If she get pregnant, she gonna have to stick with me. But you forget that there is that abortion option. So that won't work if she don't want to stick around. All she gotta do is go get an abortion and it's done for her. But I was at least trying. Cause in my head, I was thinking all the times I got ghosted and trying to get a girlfriend. This is back in 2017, 2018, 19, you know, somewhere right before the pandemic. That was happening to me, and I was frustrated like a motherfucker. I was so frustrated that I got mad at my steroids dealer. I was like, man, this stuff's supposed to have got me a girlfriend. You always got them steroids for no apparent reason. I was mad, bro, because I was still having a hard time, even though I came down to low percentage body fat. Yes, I had a lot more attention, you know, when I'm at low percentage body fat, but I wasn't getting the consistent sex that I was craving, you know. Like, I was on that juice, you know, and I still, I mean, when you're on the juice, you have a very, like, high sex drive, and you're very horny all the time because you're on the juice. I couldn't find a consistent girlfriend to take that shit out on, you know? You know what I'm saying? And I've been out here struggling for like the last 8 years like this. So I say, you know what? It's time to chase that bag completely right now at this point. Nah, man, I'm good. You know, I'm gonna chase this bag. Going down to low percentage body fat, that's not gonna work. I tried that. Well, I mean, I'm working out, I'm still keeping myself up. But what I mean was, I thought that bringing my body fat percentage down, basically I thought that's what shit was gonna turn me into a Tyrone, you know? And don't get me wrong, I was getting a lot of attention from females, I was getting flirted with, I was getting long conversations and shit, but the commitment I wasn't getting from females. That's why I'm not tripping about the ghosting that the female was, you know, the other day she was trying to shame me because I was probably planning to like pump and dump boobs, right? Because she's not the one I want to be with. She's cute, you know, short, 5'4", you know, which is probably the average height for female nowadays, man. You know, and I wouldn't feel like, you know, I wouldn't feel guilty about ghosting her because I was getting ghosted on. You feel me? You know, women were ghosting me, leaving me in a fetal position, all horny and hot and bothered, you know, and unsatisfied. You feel me? I was being lonely and stuff. What time is it? You know what I'm saying? So if this ain't the one for me, man, I'm a ghosted. See, it's like you're in a vulnerable position when you ain't got a lot of options. Men gotta understand that. You ain't got a lot of options on your plate. You're in a vulnerable position. She could leave you and you'll be in the drought for the next like however you're gonna be in the drought for it. However long. You feel what I'm saying? That kept happening. I got tired of it. So I get the bag. That'll never ever happen to me again as long as I got the bag. See, I got leverage when I got the bag. I got access to consistent sex when I got the bag. You feel me? That's the key. Because I break up with one girlfriend, I'll get another one before the sun go down. That's the position I want to be in. No droughts. Because I can imagine all these celebrities, man, especially Diddy and all the motherfuckers I talk about, like Tyrese, these motherfuckers ain't got no droughts, bro. That's the position I want to be in. You feel me? The sun's about to be going down in about an hour. I gotta hurry up. We gotta fly this sun real quick. You feel me? I don't want to be in a situation where I'm starving for sex and I'm like struggling to get it. I hate that situation. That's why I'm chasing this bag. Because I know as long as you got the bag, women will always be around. That's why men go get the bag. So we can have freak-offs and have plenty of sex without like being at the mercy of females. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If you as a broke man, you ain't got no leverage. You're at the mercy of women, bro. When you got the bag, you feel me? You are not at their mercy. You got plenty of options. She cannot threaten me to leave me and make me go on a drought. Okay? I'll be like, oh, you want to leave? I'll call Donna down the street. She know I got that Lambo. You know, she been shooting no shot at me for weeks and shit, you know? So you can't threaten to leave me or ghost me or whatever. I got plenty of options, bitch. You see? You can't be in a position where women can hold the pussy hostage. You hear what I'm saying? Like, hold the pussy hostage? No, I got plenty of options, bitch. You can't hold the pussy hostage for me. Like, you can't, like, take sex from me and use it as bait or a tool or whatever. Nah, I can go find another woman very easily. So you can't just, you ain't got me cornered. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you ain't got me. I don't want to be in a vulnerable position where I'm like, you know, damn, if she leave me, I'm gonna be on the drought. I better kiss up with her, man. I better be good. I better be opening these doors and shit. Like nowadays, women got these motherfuckers opening doors. Like today, I saw another guy open the door for his woman to get her inside and shit, which is cool. You have to do that. But I don't want to be in the position. I don't want to be in a position where if I don't open up a door, she'll ghost me because I didn't open the door. Or you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a vulnerable position when I'm dealing with them, because you're at their mercies when you're dealing with them, bro. When you ain't got no options, you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, she'll be like, I'm leaving. I said, okay, I'll call Donna. Come on, Donna. Get your shit. Move into my little tiny, mansion, you know. My 6-bedroom mansion. Come on, baby. Well, come on. You enjoy the cook, the private chef. You enjoy the fancy dinners. You know what I'm saying? You enjoy the shopping, the endless shopping sprees. You feel what I'm saying? You enjoy that. That bitch, come on, she gonna leave. Fuck you. Bitch, I got plenty of options. You don't got me nowhere. I don't have to open the door for you, bitch. You gotta open the door for yourself. I don't wanna be a simp ass motherfucker like that, bro. I saw a guy today. His girlfriend was nice looking, but she was older. She had long legs. She was just as tall as him and shit. And I saw him like run for that door, open the door for her and shit. You know, and I noticed that, man, that these dudes out here, they on their P's and Q's, because dating is so hard, and it's so hard to keep a girlfriend around here. Dudes are going the extra mile, man. Dudes are going the extra mile just so they can keep her around and shit. I mean, they running over there and opening doors and buying candy and flowers, spending money. That's what I read online, bro, about dating in San Jose, man. When there's a lack of women or whatever, or if there's a woman shortage, where the men out like number the women, you know, like 10-1 or something like that. They were saying the flowers go up, you know, the dinners go up. I mean, the cost of living, like everything go up. Opening doors and stuff, that go up. Everybody trying to stay on their P's and Q's and not lose their girlfriend. Because you lose one, it's gonna be hard to find another one. You feel what I'm saying? And out here in San Jose, bro, the men outnumber the women dramatically. And you wonder why I'm having problems. You feel me? It's even highly competitive for sub 5 women, okay? It's not that competitive, but it's still competitive. If she got a big old booty, it's competitive, bro. Every man trying to get to that. And only the strongest of the strong gonna survive, man. Top 20%, they the one getting sex on the regular, bro. So that's why I'm chasing this bag, so I won't be out here struggling to get sex on the regular. I don't want to be that guy that struggles, bro. I don't want to be in a weak vulnerable position. You feel what I'm saying? To get it. I don't. Right now, I'm in a weak position right now. Weak. I'm not in a strong position. I'm in a weak position. You know, I want to be in a position where I don't mind a female if she ghosts me. I'm like, okay, you ghost me? I got plenty of bitches, you know what I'm saying, lined up right now. Ghosting, what? Ghosting don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? It only affects motherfuckers who ain't got the money or status, man. You know, it don't affect Chad or Tyrone. These guys are at the top of the food chain when it comes to looks. You feel me? You know, it don't affect them. So I don't want to be in a position where like I'm walking on eggshells, basically. You know, a lot of guys out here, they walking on eggshells. They buying candy, flowers. They opening doors all the time, trying to keep their woman around. I see it all the time around here. Like I said, I saw it, was it this morning or I think it was this morning. And he had a Benz too. It was an older Benz, like maybe 2012, 13 or something. Yeah, whatever. But he was standing on a piece of cues. Let me open his door, man. Let her in. Like, I never really did that with my ex-girlfriend unless we went out on a date. Unless it was date night with her. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only time I would do that. If we was going out on Friday night for a nice dinner, I open the door for her, man. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just like going to the store or going to Starbucks, she gotta get her own door, man. I don't want to be scared to not open the door for her and then scared she gonna hold it against me. Cause that's what that other female did, man. The female with the big booty that I dated before the pandemic. She was mad that I didn't open the door for her, man. She said it over the phone. How come we didn't get the door for me? How come we didn't get the door for me? Because all these guys are out here doing it, man. Because when there's a shortage of women, the flowers, the candy go up. That's what the article had said. Oh, read about San Jose, how the men outnumber the women out here, bro. You wonder why I'm struggling. You wonder why I'm struggling. You feel me? Read that article. And it'll say that, shit, man, San Jose got so many men that they call it Man Jose. That's the nickname for San Jose. Man Jose. Because there's so many men out here. And only the 20% are getting fed, man. You know? And what's the point of me dealing with boobs anyway? She gonna find something that she don't like about me and ghost me. Like the shit that's been happening. I'm always paranoid of the ghosting because it happens so much. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes when she don't say hi to me, I'll be like, damn, did I fuck up? What did I do? But then I see her again and she give me that big smile. So okay, cool. She says hi and give me the smile. You feel me? So that's okay, we still good, you know? You be paranoid of that ghosting shit, but the endless of ghosting, bro, is real, bro. Especially out here, bro. We talking about endless ghosting, like what you like ghosting like you never seen it before, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Make one false move on a date or something, and she ghosting you, bro. You know, you feel me? Make a step the wrong way or something, and you're ghosted. You on pins and needles and walking around eggshells, man. Where you out here dating? You feel me? You know, the ghosting would never stop. You feel me? As long as the options are there for women, you know, ghosting would never stop, bro. And most women do most of the ghosting. Chad and Tyrone and women do most of the ghosting, bro. Chad and Tyrone, they can afford to ghost because they got options. Rich men, men in the 20%, got options. They don't have to take their shit. They do most of the ghosting. But a guy that works at McDonald's or an average guy that works at JCPenney or works at the mall, period, he can't afford to ghost because he ain't got them options like that. Like me, when I was out there dating, bro, I couldn't afford to ghost. You know what I'm saying? I think the only person I ghost was the only female I ghosted was, who did I ghost? Okay, I ghosted Sub 5 Stalker, but she had those stalker tendencies that kind of scared the shit out of me. That's why I blocked her and shit and ghosted her, man. That's a wrong idea, man. You don't get involved with a female who knows where you stay and shit. Especially if she's Sub 5. Those women are dangerous, by the way. You know. Who else did I ghost? There was a few women I ghosted. There was only one, though. I can't think of the women that I was ghosting, bro. Like, oh yeah, the woman at the bar, man. I ghosted her because she was like a 4 in looks and shit like that, man. And she texted me after we kissed and stuff, and I didn't pick up the phone. Even though I didn't have a whole lot of options, I still didn't want to deal with her, man. You know. But you get to a point. I'm here already. I'm about to fly a sign into sundown. You've been ghosted so much that you become paranoid of it. You know what I'm saying? Did I say something wrong? Did I make a move? Or, you know what I mean? Like you get like your head be on the swivel and shit. You know, just looking for the ghosting. Where the ghosting at? Where the ghosting? Where the ghost? So I said, no what, chase the bag and you'll never be ghosted again, man. Once you get it, and once you become part of the 20%, I'm pretty sure it will happen, but it'll happen less. Anyway, I just got to the flying sign. I just got to flying the spine. I can't even talk right now, bro. I just got to the spot where I fly a sign. You guys have a good day, man. I'm out. Peace.